Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, and one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Wyoming Cowboys, for EA Sports College Football. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. The give to the tailback. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, how about that play, Paul? Third down, turn it around, hand it to the big fella, your fullback, and he does the work to get the first.
And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. On the option. He'll pitch it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Tough sliding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Give to the big fullback. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Cowboys have this offense rolling. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. They go to the ground. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
At the 39-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. No good. Kicker tried to... First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. The pitch. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He's looking to pass. Makes the grab. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Makes the catch. He's got enough. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the fullback. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. On second down, he'll let it fly. Dumps it to the back. It's complete on the right side. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They're going back to the ground. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go to the ground. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now third down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
The big fullback's got it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator where they're running the football. You can see they ran into the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run.
And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll throw on third and short. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Wyoming.
And backed up, first and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. The snap sets up the throw. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
Set to kick this one away.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that.
At the 25, and your Wyoming
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They start this 3rd quarter 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, you know, this guy's a huge weapon catching the football, and David, he's difficult to bring down. What an athlete with his size and speed.
Dude, it's stupid. You want me to play defense now against all these guys and all this speed and skill all over the yard, and then you got a tight end like this who can not only catch it with his big frame and his big body, but do that after the catch. It's just so hard to play defense nowadays.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. He makes a catch. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. He'll do it himself. He'll toss it. Smashes through. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Cowboys are threatening in the red zone. They'll try the run. Hold down after a pickup of 5, a statement run in the red zone to the 13. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. On target. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for 1st and goal.
The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Here comes the option. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He'll go to the sneak. Touchdown, Wyoming! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead. The offense lining up for a first down play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
To the ground with the back. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced a 3rd down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a first down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice, but this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Hand off to the fullback. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Makes the grab inside the 30. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. And once he got away from Murdy, they had no shot at catching him. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points.
Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Wyoming. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Give to the fullback. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying to get to it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the done.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.